What is up and welcome back to another video. In this episode of Road to Highest Rank, we are in Monza, the Temple of Speed, and had some great fantastic close racing here in the GTEs. So stay till the end and let's get right into the qualifying. Let's see the fastest lap of the qualifying here, going into the first chicane, braking a bit after 150 meters, hard braking into first gear, important exit which didn't work quite well here. I think there was a bit more potential, but it was the best I can do for now. So next chicane, braking at 100 meters into second gear, trail braking, careful on the exit again, very important here. Next up the two Lesmos. Lesmo 1, light braking, third gear, careful on the exit, could be a bit better. Lesmo 2, braking 50 meter board, important exit for the straight, get it quite well. Next up is Ascari, braking at 100 meters into second gear, should be third, but cut as much as you can to gain extra time, full throttle, important exit again for the straight. Now coming up, the last corner, Parabolica, braking at the black board into third gear, important exit, stay as tight as you can to gain as much time as you can. You can see on the delta 1.1 second up on the last lap, which now is a 149.776, but only puts us into 10th position, so you can see how competitive this split was. We are in the starting grid, waiting for the lights to turn green, which they now do. In the middle of the pack we are, so we need to be careful. You know, Monza turn 1 can be difficult sometimes, so we are careful, lifting a little bit. You can't see the braking points quite well, so now careful braking. A Porsche spinning around. We now go to the outside, which turns to the inside in a little bit of contact. The Porsche spinning a bit. Rough racing here, but not that much of a problem. So you can see in the front 3 cars fighting, in the back 3 cars fighting. Going up to the second chicane, we gained 4 positions on the start. Braking at the 100 meter board, in front the cars go very slow, fighting each other. So maybe this could be another position, but I don't get the exit quite well, so maybe we can do a dive to the inside, which we do now in Lesmo 1. Side by side with the Porsche, he gets the better exit, maybe fake into Lesmo 2, which doesn't work quite well. The Ferrari now gets the way better exit, turns to the right side, going for an attack. Side by side on the straight, going up to Ascari. Braking point is at 100 meters. The Ferrari braking very late. I need to go very tight, which is a cut. I need to give the position back, so the Ferrari now is in front. Let's see what we can do now into the last corner. The Ferrari behind is only 2/10 away. Ferrari in front 3/10. Going into the last corner, a little bit of lock-ups in front. You can see the Ferrari behind giving us a little tap. Not that much of a problem. And Aston going into the pit, which is another position for us. So maybe we can gain now in the slipstream on the straight, which doesn't work that good. 2/10 now to the Ferrari going into turn 1. Maybe we can do a little fake on the inside, which does work. He locks up his tires, but it's not enough for us to gain. Second lap wasn't very spectacular, so let's jump right to the next lap. Third lap, again turn 1, braking. You can see how we gain here. A Ferrari going off, now going slow. The Porsche passing, the other Ferrari probably going to pass. We also gaining on the cars ahead. They both go side by side onto the next chicane. The Ferrari trying to go for a maneuver on the inside. They touch, going off. Now going slow, so maybe there's a chance for us. But they go very slow, braking now very early. Not that good for us. Again, the Ferrari behind, going for a little tap. Lesmo 2, good exit now, but the Ferrari in front getting a better exit. The cars behind fighting against each other, which is good for us. They lose time, so we can now fully concentrate in front, going to Ascari. Stronger corner for us. As you can see, we gain, but also have to lift a little bit, so we lose again. Now coming up first turn on lap 4, you can see how we gain in the braking zone and on the exit, but it's not enough to get near the Ferrari to get an overtake. So on to the next chicane, I go for a little fake, make the Ferrari nervous. Again it works, he locks up his tires, but it's again not enough for us. Next situation, we are on the start finish straight. The both Ferraris fighting each other, going left, going right, touching each other side by side on the straight. Going into turn 1, this could be our chance. Braking now, and you can see I have a little bit of a lock up, going for a dive, which I didn't want to do. Illegal overtake, have to give the position back, but I'm right behind the Ferrari now. We are probably the closest we have ever been on this race, so this could be our chance for a maneuver into the chicane. Going to the inside now, fully committing, late braking, going for an overtake on the brakes, overtaking the Ferrari, a little bit of a tap, but seems like a clean overtake on the Ferrari, gaining another position now. We find ourselves in lap 8, 1.9 seconds behind the Ferrari, thinking this should be over, but then I found crazy pace, so see for yourself how I catched up to this Ferrari. On the start finish straight, going into the last lap, probably our best chance now for getting an overtake. Slipstreaming on the Ferrari, he goes defensive. Now we go to the outside, braking very late. He does too, running off, so now going for the switchback, he runs off completely. So now he has to give us the position back. In front is another Ferrari which ran off, so 1.8 seconds behind the podium position. What can we do? Going into Lesmo 3, yellow flags, it's the second position Porsche running off, which now gives us the podium position, P3, but the Ferrari behind doesn't want to give up, he wants the podium position, of course, too. Now going to Ascari, he goes to the outside, I defend on the inside, going side by side, I'm in front, a little bit of a tap, no problem. Better exit in front of the Ferrari, going into the last corner, there's Ferrari completely overshooting it, losing 2 positions because of that, but I don't care. We are P3, going onto the start finish straight, checkered flag, and that's the race done from P10 to P3. What a race, great racing. It was rough, but I had a lot of fun. So let's see now how the race affected our rating. You can see plus 7 positions gained, plus 6.1%. In the driver rating, you can see here the game actually expected us to qualify and finish 19th, which is crazy. Safety rating plus 9.7%, also good when you see the contacts and the rough racing we had. All in all, I had a lot of fun. And I hope you also enjoyed the video. If you did so, please leave a like, subscribe. If you have any thoughts, feedback or whatever, write it down in the comments, and then I hope I see you in the next video.